Ooh, that's a lot closer than I thought it was gonna be. Hey girls, I'm back for my weekly update. This is my 14 weeks today, Wednesday, the 9th of March. I'm going to be talking about my 13-week pregnancy, and we're going to see what all has changed, if anything. So I do finally have my notepad. I have been keeping track again. So let's just start with last Monday, because that's the last page that it shows right here. Basically, I've been sick. Honestly, I feel like I feel better or more relieved after I do get sick. Now, that might not be a very good idea to some of you to get sick after you eat every time, but if it makes me feel better, and if it makes me feel less miserable, and if it makes me sleep better at night, then I'm gonna stand over a toilet and get sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't make myself get sick because it's to the point in the pregnancy where, well, you just don't have to make yourself get sick. You can stand over the toilet. You can feel your throat getting kind of slimy with your spit, and y'all know that I already have excess saliva. So when I know that's coming, I just immediately go to the bathroom and I wait. I know that I've always hated being sick after eating, just for the simple fact that stuff is coming up other than just water or something. So some things to help with that, if some of you are getting sick, mainly after you eat something, hold your nose. I know that sounds weird, but if you get like one square of toilet paper, fold it up once, fold it up a second time into a long hot dog bun. Back in the day in school, you fold your paper hot dog style or hamburger style, and just hold it over your nose like this, and then, like, you know, breathe when you need to. I found that really, really helps. Also, not sucking it back into the back of your throat. Instead of doing that, just as soon as you get done vomiting, being sick, go to the sink, of course, rinse your mouth out, rinse your face and your nose, kind of blow your nose basically in the water. It'll prevent you from getting sick times 2 and possibly throwing up everything you just ate. That was kind of a weird start to this video. I'm kind of sorry about that, but that's mainly been what my life has consisted of the past 3 months now. I've been sick. I've been very sick. I've been brushing my teeth more than 3 times a day. So let's move on from the sickness. It's starting to get better, I will say that much. I don't know if it's because I'm getting used to it, or I know how to control it, or what, but it seems I still feel a bit nauseous towards the nighttime rather than if I eat something at lunch. I don't feel as bad or feel as sick, like I need to throw up. But when it comes to nighttime, I still feel kind of woozy down there, and if it helps me sleep better at night, y'all, I'm gonna do what I need to do. Water has still been a problem with me. Freezing it is still working. I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but I have tried putting fresh lemon juice, squeezed lemon, into my water, and I don't know if it was this past weekend or, like I said in the previous video that I made, but I drank almost a gallon of water and I used a bunch of lemon, fresh squeezed lemon in it, and I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning with the worst acid reflux I'd probably had in years. And growing up as a teen, I used to get horrible acid reflux. In fact, I still have a bunch of antacids that I'm chewing on when I need it, which is a savior. Which, can y'all please tell me if that's safe? I wouldn't see why it's not, but then again, I feel like I've heard that you have to be careful what you ingest, of course. So I'm taking antacids when I need it, and it helps. So basically, yeah, the lemon water was kind of bad for me. I don't know if I drank too much of it or the lemon wasn't fresh enough, but it just, I had the worst acid reflux ever. And like waking up at that time in the morning when I probably had just fallen asleep at like 1 or 3 or 4, and then knowing that Kevin had to wake up for work at 6, so I would be awake again. It's just frustrating. Sleep has been a problem, which brings me into my next question. My last appointment, I did ask my OBGYN what kind of sleep aids would be appropriate to take during pregnancy. And he told me, as well as Kevin's sister, who has been pregnant twice now, that TYLENOL PM is a good option. And he mentioned a couple of other things that I can't remember right now, but TYLENOL PM was the easiest, of course, to stay in my brain. So, I would like to know if any of y'all have taken TYLENOL PM, if you know of anything bad about TYLENOL PM. I'm a very paranoid person, and I want to know what I'm putting in my body. You know, I'm a first-time mother. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is that I can't sleep at night, and I hate not sleeping at night. It stresses me out, and it makes me a mean ogre if I don't get my sleep. And I don't want to sleep all day. Let's move on to something else. I don't want to make this a long video. It's already at 6 minutes. So last week, Tuesday, I was sick morning and night. I remember this. I remember this past week I was sick morning and night. I would wake up feeling like dirt, and I would, get sick with liquid and acid reflux and bile and all that good phlegm and all that good stuff. It wasn't a lot. It was more or less gagging and then kind of spitting up a bit. I was fatigued. I put on that I was fatigued, which kind of goes on for until Wednesday. Another point that I have here is itchy breasts. Now, I'm glad that I put this because I feel like my breasts have not been painful or sore as bad as I've kind of been led up to think. I know that every woman is different, clearly, but it had me worried at first, especially that and the fact that I feel like I'm not peeing a lot like most women do. And that also could be because I'm not drinking a lot of water like I should, because it makes me sick. I do drink a lot of orange juice. I still drink water, but I'm drinking a lot of orange juice, Sprite. Just the feeling of burping almost helps me not vomit. So being able to burp helps. I feel like I'm only gassy at a certain time of night after I've been laying down. So, and as soon as I'm gassy, I know that I'm gonna have some relief soon. So, I don't know, y'all. Unless I'm burping or being gassy, I am just a ball of hurt and pain and mess and feeling gross. So I have that my breasts are really itchy. Now, when I say they're itchy, it's the nipple and a little bit around the nipple. And boy, does it itch. Oh my goodness, it itches. And I don't know if it's because things are starting to happen or I don't know. I don't know. It's got to be that reason. Like, why? What else would it be? I'm not saying that my breasts are not tender, because they are, but it's not like I'm laying on them and ouch, that hurts, or Kevin hugs me and ouch, that hurts. I would also like to talk about prenatals. If anyone has some recommended prenatals, that would be great. The last few months I've been buying some really cheap, under $10 prenatals that come with 2 bottles of what I need. A couple days ago I bought a new set, which is pretty much the same thing as what I've been buying, but it was $10 more. It was nearly $20, which I don't have a problem paying for, because I know it doesn't make that much sense, but I kind of feel like if I'm paying a little bit more for some prenatals, it might be a better quality. That could be completely the opposite, could be completely wrong, but that's just my mindset right now. Of course, we all want the best for our child, right? Another thing that I want to talk about is my acne. As you can tell, these are scars. I think that might be a pimple, like one that I had throughout the week. But y'all, mine under my nose right here and on my nose. I had one right here, and a giant big daddy right there. Clearly you can see my chin. I don't know if these are scars or not. They're recent, but they're scarring. So basically my face is breaking out along this area of my face, my nose, and little pimples on my forehead, which I think they're actually going away now, but I had a big daddy right here too. But you know, normally I have my breakouts clearly, as you can see, right here along my cheek, and I've basically been getting breakouts now everywhere where I normally don't. So it's kind of weird to see that I actually am having pregnancy hormone acne, but maybe it's a gender sign. I don't know. Help me out with that one. Let's see. Last Thursday, we finally went and saw Kevin's parents. It was the first time that we had gone over there and seen them since they found out that I was pregnant, which wasn't too long ago. So that was nice. We stayed and we talked for more than 3 hours, which was kind of not what I was expecting, but hey, it was good. It was fine. And then after that, we went to Golden Corral. Now, the reason why I wanted to go to Golden Corral is because they have a variety. What I ate there, I've really been wanting like steak, and I've really been wanting catfish. They didn't have neither when we went, but they did have fried okra, and I've really been loving green beans. So I did get a bunch of that. Long story short, I got home, and before I even got out of the car, I gagged and I ran inside, and that was a waste of $32 basically, and I felt really bad for Kevin. Okay, now here comes the fun part. On Friday, this past Friday on the 4th, I had a baby boy dream, and he was so precious, and it was a weird dream. Like, we were in a parking lot, and he was like, you could see the background of it was a parking lot, asphalt, gravel ground, and he was sitting in a baby car seat on an asphalt ground. Like, that was the background, and I was just looking at him, and it was a baby boy. Like, it was a precious little baby boy. He had like a, you know, kind of bigger nose like daddy does, and he just looked so cute. And I know that they say that when you have dreams of a certain sex, that it's the opposite. What you're having is the opposite, but that's just he said, she said. You know, it could be anything, but that was the very first baby gender dream that I've had, and that was the 4th of March. So that was really exciting, and I really liked that. And that wasn't a night dream. That was Kevin went to work at 6 a.m. I finally went back to sleep at like 9 or 10, and then I had that dream. The next day was a Saturday, and I actually bought prepaid tickets for some crawfish in Austin, Texas. We live not even an hour away from Austin, and it was really fun. We got there early so we can get a good parking space, which we did get a good parking space. We got 4 pounds of crawfish immediately. We met these really nice people, older people, who let me sit at their table because it was already packed. And they even supplied me with some water and soda, which was awesome because this place was at a brewing company. So the only drinks they had besides alcohol was an orange pitcher of water. So they were so sweet to give us 2 bottles of water and 2 Coke cans, and that was so nice of them. So we sat and chit-chatted with them for a good 30 minutes. And then at that point I was like, you know what? It's going to be a long day, and it's still early, and there's going to be a lot of mofos here. So how about we just roll on out? And so that's what we did. We walked back to the car, and in fact what we did was eat at least half of our crawfish. Well, Kevin did, because I tell y'all what, by the time it takes me to get 1 crawfish undone and ready to eat, he's already got 3 done and down. So, but it was his birthday the next day, so that is why I bought him the prepaid crawfish. So I didn't mind that he was eating it all up. But I sat on the curb right next to my car, in between my car and another car, because we were parked, of course, and it was comfortable. I was comfortable at that point. Now, on the drive back home, we probably 10 minutes from the house, and I could feel my head starting to hurt. Now, this was probably the first legit headache that I wrote down was painful. And it turns out that I had extreme heat exhaustion. Now, when I say extreme heat exhaustion, I had a migraine from hell until about 4 a.m. And it was at that point that, of course, I took TYLENOL PM. And even that didn't help because I was throwing up. I threw up 4 or 5 times that night. My head was killing me. I had an ice pack on my head that literally busted. So I had blue goop in the back of my head. So while I'm crying, having a migraine, and throwing up, I now have to bend my head over in the shower to wash my hair again. Oh God, it was just a really rough night. It was a rough night, and it was all because I did not drink enough water at this 1.5 to 2 hour event that we were out. And I guess I was in the sun too long, even though I did get in shade for most of the time. I don't know if it was the drive there and back, and then the 1.5 hours there and eating with the sun shining on me, but y'all, don't take heat exhaustion for granted, because it is a real thing, and I found that out really quickly. What's funny is I did bring water with us, but I didn't bring it in with me. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care for water, but after this happened, my whole world has completely changed. Even if I don't want the water, I'm drinking the water. And it's almost like I'm enjoying the water now, because I know that I actually do need it, or baby needs it. So I feel like I've been doing a little bit better on my water intake. So that was Friday. On Saturday, when this all happened, when I had a migraine until 4 a.m. The crawfish was amazing. It was a great night. I was really worried about the next day because, like I said, I was sick until 4 in the morning, and we had to be up and be at Kevin's house for his birthday party, Kevin's parents' house, at 11:30, 12:30, and I was really upset that I had to go and be social with his family when I felt like dirt for so long, and I was scared that I wasn't going to feel better. So luckily, I think I woke up at like 6 in the morning, of course, and I couldn't go back to sleep for like 2 or 3 hours until 10 o'clock. So I went back to sleep at like 10 o'clock, and then finally at 12 or 11:45, 12, I finally woke up. And I got ready within 30 minutes, and we left the house. 5 minutes later, are you kidding me? Is this really 17 minutes? Oh my Lord, y'all. Okay, I'm about to get done. I ramble too much. I am so sorry. I'm from the South. We like to talk a little bit. I'm almost done though. That's only one more day. Oh wait, crap. Okay, so we had Kevin's birthday party. It was great. We had homemade hamburgers, hot dogs, boudin. I didn't care for the hot dogs, but I had me a homemade hamburger, which I really wanted. I had some boudin, which was delicious. Kevin had some banana vanilla, I can't even think of the word right now, but banana pudding with wafers in it and whipped cream. My grandma used to make it all the time for us. Banana pudding, like top-notch banana pudding. Oh, I'll think of it as soon as this video is over, I bet you. So, that was also the day that I announced on Facebook to everyone, my friends, everyone, that we are pregnant. That was a very special moment. So that was Kevin's birthday. That was the 6th of March. So everyone knows that we're pregnant. And that was a good day. That was a good day. I was a little woozy, but I was much better than the previous few days. So I made note of that. Lord have mercy. That scared the crap out of me. Ah! Okay, sorry about that. My phone just flipped and then it X'd off. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have to get this done quickly. Is it? Okay, it's recording. It's a weird angle now. There's so much junk back there. I'm sorry. We have a lot of moving going on, basically. But yes, March the 6th, I started feeling a lot better. Now we're moving on to this week. Monday, feeling a bit better. Acne still on point. And that's when I started getting my nose acne, was this past Monday. Tuesday on the 8th, I was feeling better, like I said before. I was really into sauces. I'm really into sauces right now. I have on here certain ranch from a restaurant. So I've been wanting this breakfast sausage stick links that you cook up with some ranch. And I don't want bottled ranch. I want a certain kind of ranch that's kind of like a watery consistency, but it's so good. Oh my gosh. I can't even explain it, but that's what I've been wanting. I've been wanting A1 sauce. A1 sauce sounds so good. hot sauce. I've been wanting to drink pickle juice. I've been wanting to drink sweet cherry peppers, the juice of that, and I've been eating them. We just went shopping today, and I'm finally craving olives again, but I don't want the small olives. I want the bigger olives. Oh, those are so good. In fact, when I get done here, my mouth is watering. I'm gonna go eat me some more olives. The 9th, which is today, I did get sick, but it says on here, and I already mentioned it, I do have so much relief after I get sick. So it's getting a lot better, but I'm still a little sick. Breathlessness, that's a no-brainer basically. I think any pregnant woman knows what that feels like. I'm pretty sure you can even hear it in my videos. I also had a dream. This is kind of funny. I had another dream that the Robertsons, which is Duck Dynasty, I had a dream that they were my neighbors. So that was pretty fun. I don't even remember much of it except for being in their house and like looking at the swimming pool and maybe a hot tub. But they were my neighbors, so that was cool. Today I had a major craving for pizza and hot wings. So we did go grocery shopping finally. Picked that up, made some of that. It was delicious. And then an hour later I got sick. So, yeah. My weight, when I started off, my weight was at 138, 139, 140. I'm at 143.3, which is where it's been staying, which is kind of weird to me because I have been eating, but in the same time I've been sick as well. So it's just so crazy to see my stomach growing and my weight not. So that's pretty much where we're at, y'all. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna pause this and show y'all a tummy view. I guess I'll get Kevin to help me so y'all can see him. So let's pause. Okie dokie. Kevin looks completely unamused right now because I got into his YouTube time. So this is the belly. I'm holding my breasticles. This is my belly with the clothes on. I feel like, Jesus, I feel like I got my curves still, but my belly is definitely growing up here. This is up. This is down. And this is the little bumpity bump. That's where my underwear line was. I haven't shaved either, so there's like a bit of a happy trail. So this is the belly. And I definitely feel like he or she is down in this area towards the right. Sometimes I'll get a bit of pressure on the left, but I don't know. I just feel like they're just hanging out right here, just like that. So that's the little belly. And that's where we're at. So, oh, geez. Okay. So, that's the end of this long video. I'm going to have to kind of edit this out because the video stopped 3 different times. So I got to connect 3 different videos together. So hopefully I can. Ooh, my back hurts. Yeah, standing up for a long time sucks and makes my back hurt. So I'm about to go lay in bed. I'm out of breath. And this video is going to take about an hour and a half, 2 hours to upload. So, yay! I made a video, a weekly update. This is my 13-week update. I'm now 14 weeks today. 14 weeks in 1 day in like 3 hours, 2 hours. Okay, I'm tired. I'm leaving. Bye, y'all.
Bye.